Well, today we've got some very special viewer appreciation mail that showed up that I want to share with you and do a little review on and talk a little bit about this product and the company that sent it to me. So, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago, I got an email from a guy named Philip Morris, and he is the marketing manager for Coilhose Pneumatics. Most of you guys have probably heard of Coilhose. They're a very reputable company. They've been in business for a long time, and they make a lot of really nice products for the pneumatic industry, like air hoses and fittings and lots of cool stuff. So Philip sent me an email and said that he noticed that I was using their Typhoon blowgun in my videos, which I do. And it's hanging right back there on my airline. And he seen that I was using the Typhoon gun, and said, "Hey, I see you using the Typhoon. I'd like to send you another one if you want." So I replied back, and we had some communication there, and he said that he was going to send me a package of a few things, and he wanted me to give an honest review on them in a video and share with others, their company and some of their products. So this is a way for somebody like me to receive some products to use, and then in return I give an honest review on them, and the company, they get a little feedback, and the word gets out there to other people, the end user and the viewers of the videos. So I got some stuff here that Philip sent me. It just showed up, and I'm going to go ahead and pull it over here and show you what he sent. Really nice stuff, and it's great. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is he sent me a brand new Typhoon air gun, and this one's called the Typhoon Probe, and this one is all metal and it's chrome plated. The one that you see me use in my videos is it's got a plastic handle on it, and it's got a rubber grip there. So he told me he wanted to send me a Typhoon Probe. So here's the new Typhoon Probe, which I already love, even though I haven't even taken it out of the package yet. So he also sent me some other accessories to go along with this. One being the extension nozzle here that you can put on the end of the blowgun. This tip here unscrews, and you have a coupling that can go on there, and you have other accessories, which I didn't know about a lot of the accessories, but I did know that they made an extension like this for it, but I never did invest in one. So this is the extension for it there, and here is the coupling for the Typhoon. And this is what I really love right here, is that this is an accessory tip kit for the Typhoon blowgun, and it's got the different type of tips in it, and it's got the little small tubes, which you could get into some tight places and get down in the holes and blow things out, which is as I said, I didn't even know that they made this, and it's great because that is the only downfall that I've ever found when using my Typhoon gun, is that it was hard to get in there whenever you're drilling, tapping a hole, and you got the chips down in there. It was hard to get in there and blow that out. So I was having to go and find one of my older little style blowguns that's got the little rubber tip on the end and stick it down there and blow it out. So I think this is going to serve to be very useful right here. And we'll go into all this stuff, and I'll get you in closer so that you can get a better shot of this. Another product that he sent me is this coil hose called the Flex Coil. It's a polyurethane air hose, and this one here is completely made in their New Jersey plant. And by the way, they're based out of East Brunswick, New Jersey. And this hose here is made at that plant. I don't know about the other products. I will tell you that I do not see any labels on this stuff that says made in China. So at this point, I don't know where they manufacture the rest of it, but a lot of their coil hose products are made up in New Jersey. So this is some really nice stuff here, and I'm looking forward to using this. I was telling Philip that I do plan on running an airline over to my milling machine, and when I do that, I'm going to set it up, probably have some kind of manifold and a regulator on there also, where I can run my cool mist, which is right there, and also have an extra airline for blowing the machine off. So this is really nice right here, and we'll as I said, we'll go into it and look at it a little closer. Now, he also sent me a very nice care package of literature. We've got a catalog, and we've got a bunch of other little books here and advertisements on some of the products that they make. So I want to spend a little time, and we'll go into this and show a little bit more of their product for you. Okay, so let me reposition the camera and I'll bring you in closer for a better look. Okay guys, here's let's take a little closer look at the products here. We'll go ahead and pull out the new Typhoon Probe. Very nice piece, Philip. I like it, man. Okay, so there's the Typhoon Probe, and for a comparison, here's my old Typhoon, and I've had this, I don't know exactly how long I've had it, but it's been about 10 years ago that I bought this, and it still works great. Never had a problem out of it. And this is the tip here that comes with it that you can unscrew, and this is where you'll screw the extension nozzle or the coupler on there for the other tips. Okay, so yeah, it's a nice piece. Let me go ahead and pull the other stuff over here. So we've got the extension nozzle. Piece of aluminum tubing. So this will screw into the end of the Typhoon blowgun right here. I need to get a wrench. They do have it tight. I need to find a wrench and get that unscrewed so that we can play with these other accessories here. So here is the Typhoon extension coupling. That will go on there. The other end will thread into the end of the blowgun here. All right, then we've got all of our extension tips. Let's go ahead and get into this and pull them all out. All right, I'm going to take the coupling off here so we can. Actually, I think what it is okay. I think this piece will go into the end of the blowgun here, and then what we have is we have extra tips. Yes, that will screw into this adapter here. Okay, so we've got 3 different style of the really small tubes here. Yep, we got a couple different sizes of the tubing, and we got one really small one right here. That would be for some fine intricate work, getting in some really tight places, really small holes. There's another tip here. I think this is like an older style safety tip where it blows the air on each side also. And this is your more traditional style that you'll find on many other types of air guns. So let me 1 second. I want to find a wrench and take this off, and let's put them on there. Okay, I got it loose. One thing I want to show you is what the end of the Typhoon blow nozzle looks like. You have a bunch of holes that go all the way around it, and the way that this thing is designed, it puts a really high volume of air out whenever you squeeze this thing to the max. It puts out the complete volume of air that this gun can allow it to go through there. And the way that this thing is designed is it actually disperses the air out in almost like a fan pattern. And it's been the best style blowgun that I've ever used for just just general use. Excellent for blowing the machines off. So we have this adapter here that'll go in, and if I want to go in and use it on blowing out some holes, I can stick a tip like that on there, or one of these smaller ones here that's got the little tube. If I can get it started straight, there we go. So you see, you have to be careful with that though, because I'm sure that thing could bend easy if you're not careful with it. So we'll find a spot that I keep all these extra tips, and we'll put them in a drawer somewhere, one of my toolboxes here, so when I need them I'll know where they're at. Alright, we'll take this one back off, and we'll check the alright, we got the extension nozzle here that goes on. And what this will allow is, this is great for doing some major cleanup if you're working around in some equipment and need to do a bunch of heavy blowing. This gets the end of it away from you where it's not right up on you. So you can put the coupling on the other end of the nozzle here. All right, and then put the Typhoon tip on it. Okay. I'm probably a little too close for the camera to see it all, but there it is right there. So cool stuff, man. All right. Oh, he also sent me a little keychain here. Pretty neat. I forgot to pull that out of the box there earlier. All right, let me move this stuff over, and we'll take a look at the new coil hose. All right, this is the coil hose here called the Flex Coil, lightweight, tough polyurethane air hose. Okay. One thing that I'll point out that I like that I see here is they got their company name on it, and also East Brunswick, New Jersey, made in USA. I love seeing products that are labeled as made in USA. Here's the ends of the hose here. Nicely built. It feels like a great product, and I think what I want to do is we'll mount this over there on the by the milling machine, and this is the hose that I will use with the Typhoon, and I'll also have I'll have a line hooked to it also for the cool mist. So thank you very much, Philip, and everybody at Coilhose Pneumatics. This is really great stuff, and I've already been a fan of the Typhoon blowgun for a long time, and I've known about your company forever. So I'm gonna take a look at your catalogs and see what else we can come up with that I can possibly use here in the shop for whenever I'm making the new airline. So I want to spend a couple minutes and look at some of their literature that he sent me also. Some nice stuff in there, and I want you guys to see it. Okay, here's the first little book here, and this is on their filters, regulators, and lubricators. They've got a lot of different styles here. Great for anybody's air systems in the shop, you know, coming off of your compressor and running in between your airlines there. There's lubricators, different types of mounting brackets. So I'm sure they got anything in here that you need for running an airline in your shop. There's your air filters. There's a part numbering system to help identify what your needs are and what to look for. Okay. There's a pressure regulator. This is something that I will plan on putting on my system whenever I'm running the cool mist, because it really needs to be regulated down instead of running full shop pressure. All right, so there's their regulators, and we've got some new products here of theirs. This is another style of their blowgun. It looks like it's built similar to the Typhoon, called the Seg 1. It also has an extension for it there. I would imagine this is probably interchangeable with the Typhoon. And this is another neat product I was looking at here also. This type of coupler I was reading here is that the way this coupling is designed is whenever you pull this black sleeve, whenever you pull it back, it actually bleeds off the air in the line. You know, with all your common, everybody's airline system is whenever you go over to the coupling, you want to disconnect the line. Whenever you pull that coupling back, you know, the air hose blows out and it bleeds off, which is you know, sometimes that can be a mess and and hit you. But that's what this coupling is designed for, is that it bleeds it off before it releases, before you release the coupling there. So very cool. We might have to get us one of those and do a little review on it, see how it works. Okay, there's another one of their style airlines here, the Gilliflex. Okay, all right, this is another on their different series of regulators. The first book I showed you is their 29 series. So this is a few other styles that they have here. All right, some of their hose. I was reading on this one, I believe it was their website, it showed the yellow one, the yellow belly, is that it lays flat. If I have a pet peeve in the shop, it's got to be air hoses that will not lay flat. It annoys me, and it's a trip hazard in the shop. It's really unsafe. I haven't had a good heavy air hose for a while, and every time I would buy one, that would be a common problem, is that it would want to coil up on you. You'd have loops throughout the system that you're stepping on and tripping over. So I might have to check into one of these. I really like that. And there's the Typhoon. Look at that. They got another tip on there too that I haven't seen before. So all of this stuff is on their website, and you can check it all out. By the way, it is OSHA compliant. the Typhoon. Now that is with the nozzle that they send with it. Whenever you put the other nozzles on there, it kind of makes it non-OSHA compliant. There's the yellow belly. Okay. See, lays flat, rolls out and stores well, resists kinking under pressure. So I'm gonna have to check into this right here. I really like that, and I want to try one out. This is their safety exhaust coupler that I just talked about. Be a nice product to try. I want to get one and put it to use, and we'll see how it works. See, the other good thing about this that I want to point out that I'd like to try, I would actually like to get one at work and try it. We've got some 1/2 inch airlines there where we have to use 3/4 and 1 inch impact guns, and trying to connect that air hose to that thing is extremely difficult because of the air pressure in there. So this one right here would probably be perfect, because the guys usually have to go over there and disconnect the hose off the hard line so that they connect it to the impact gun, and then go back over there and reconnect the air hose. So I think this would eliminate that problem. All right, this is their coil hoses, made in USA. This is the one that he sent me right here, the Flex Coil. I love seeing the made in USA, guys. All right, here's some of their, you know, their couplers and connectors, made in USA. There you got a ball swivel. Never used one of those before. All right, and this is neat too right here. A hose blow-off system, and it comes with a mag base. Right up here it says great for machinists or woodworkers. When used, the blow-off system can evacuate chips and debris or even cool a workpiece. So I can see where there's times that this would be useful on the machine whenever you're wanting to try to remove some chips. Now that's kind of like my cool mist system. It kind of does you know, the two-in-one job. It lubricates and cools at the same time. So pretty neat product here. Maybe you guys can figure out a use for something like this, and we can talk about it. Okay, so that's all of those here, and I'll point out that he sent me a new catalog right here. This has got all of their products in it. So you guys, if you see some of this stuff and you're interested in it, contact them over their website, and they will let you know where you can purchase Coilhose pneumatic products. Look at this, man. Coilhose cannon. That's for some serious blowing right there, man. Some serious cleanup. I like this tip too, man. Coilhose cannon with multi-jet nozzle. That sucker looks like a Gatling gun. See, they've got a lot of variations of the Typhoon, and so all of their products that they offer is in this book. Something for everybody here. A lot of good stuff. There's all the couplers. Here's your older style blowguns, your more traditional style. Look at this sucker, man. It's got a brush attached to it. Now that I could see where that would be useful, cleaning out tapped holes. It's more on their Typhoon. There's the Typhoon Probe that Philip sent me. Now this right here, Typhoon siphon tip. This is what I was wondering, could you get with the Typhoon? And what that'll do, it's got the hose there that you can drop into some cleaner, and it'll siphon it out, you know, and use it kind of like a pressure washer. And I've seen the same variation of this used to actually paint too. So I don't know if this will work for that, but you may be able to drop this into a can of paint if you're painting something big like an I-beam or, you know, structural steel. I don't know if that'll work. I'm just saying I've seen it used like that before. Here's the different nozzles for the Typhoon. You got different kits here with the different tips. There's pressure gauges. Gotta love a good pressure gauge. Plastic tubing. So a lot of materials in here too that you can purchase for making up different types of airlines. There's the mufflers. And manifold systems right here. adjustable flow mufflers. This is kind of what I will be building myself for the milling machine. Is I'll just take a block and we'll drill a hole through there, tap the end, and we'll drill and tap some more holes where I can install some extra couplings in there. Hose balancers. Okay, well, that's about it. I just wanted to give you a quick run through the book here. So as I said, they got a website too. Go to coilhose.com. You can see all this stuff on the website. He did say that at the end of the year they're supposed to be coming out with a brand new website and a new catalog. So if you're interested in any of the Coilhose pneumatics, give these guys a call and they'll let you know where you can buy it from. And they've got some nice stuff, very nice products. A lot of it looks like it's all built here in America. So give them a try. I'll do a quick little review on the Typhoon and the the nozzle that comes with it, which was a high pressure nozzle. I told you it's great for cleaning the machines off. And I know that there's people out there that say that you shouldn't do this and shouldn't put air on a machine, but I do it. It's my machines. It's how I like to blow it off. Like to clean the machines off. I like to blow it off. I don't ever come over here and try to stick the gun right there on the wipers and blow chips and try to wedge them up in there. I'm just trying to blow the machines off and get all the chips out of the way. And that's my way of doing it. On big piles of chips like this and on the machine, yeah, I've got a chip brush and I'll come over here and I'll rake most of them off. And then I just use this to kind of dust over the machine and blow it off. Especially when you're over on the mill and you're doing a little bit of work, you want to blow the chips out of the way. So this is just an example of the the regular Typhoon here. Is you pull it all the way, and I'm just using a quarter inch line here. I could get a little more air if I was using the 3/8 line, which I got down there. But just use it to clean the machine off. So I've got some of the other tips in here, like the needle style tip right here. I'll show you how I think this could be useful also. I'm over here on the shaper, and what I did was I put the adapter on there, and we've got the small little needle tip on there. And this could be useful on the machines or whatever you're doing, where you don't want a full pressure air volume coming out. You just want to give it a light little dust and remove some of the chips. It's almost like the little air can that I've seen Tom Lipton use, but I'm getting more air in this though, so it's a little harder to control. Unless I need a regulator on it to really bring it down. But see, that works pretty good. Just a small amount of air without all the volume that the normal tip is, that the normal tip puts out. This is the last little example I was going to show you. This is a piece that I made a long time ago that I use over on the mill, and it's just been sitting over there collecting dust. Here's the little needle tip. But the point I want to make is that whenever you're making parts and you tap holes that are blind, you could use this little tip here, or even I've got 3 of them, so you could use any of them to kind of get in there and blow the chips out like that. Now, see, there was some gunk down in there, so I didn't think it was dirty, but when you do it like this, usually what I'll do whenever I'm blowing holes out is that I'll kind of cover it up with a rag like this and give it a blow, and the rag keeps it from splashing all over the place and blowing up in your face. But that's a good example of what these small tips are great for. And I'm sure there's many other uses for it, but in my shop, that's what I'll be using it for right there. With the traditional tip, let me pull it out of my pocket here, that comes on the Typhoon, you can't get the air directed down into the small holes. It's fanning it out too wide to direct it completely down in there. So this tip right here is going to be great to use in my shop. All right, guys. Well, that kind of concludes the review from the new products that I was given by Coilhose Pneumatics and Philip Morris there. I can't thank you guys enough for the new stuff that you sent me, the new Typhoon and all the accessory tips and the coil hose here. All really nice stuff, and this stuff will be useful in my shop, especially the small tips like I showed you. I look forward to being able to use it, and we'll be doing more review on this as time progresses and we make some more videos. We'll be able to use this stuff. You'll start seeing in action a little bit more. You know, whenever time comes that I can use this, I've got to get my airline run over here to the mill, and I want to get the system built where I can use this for one of the Typhoons, and we'll have a regulator for the cool mist. So they got some really nice products, and if you guys haven't tried out Coilhose Pneumatic, give them a shot. Purchase some of their products here and try them out, because they do make a good product, and I know that you guys will like it. They've got a lot more stuff than I realized that they actually made, you know, and because I never really did any research on them until Philip contacted me, and now I've got a book and I flipped through it, and they've got a lot of good stuff in here. So all of your hard parts that you need, and airlines and air hoses, filters, regulators, all the different type of blowguns, they've got everything that you need for your airline system. So give Coilhose a try. Thanks again, Philip, man. I really appreciate it, and all you guys there at Coilhose. This is the first time that a manufacturer, a well-known company, has actually sent me something, and it's great. And I was glad to do a review for you. I hope that you enjoyed the review, and I look to being able to do more business with you in the future. So I'll contact you, Philip, whenever I'm looking for what I need for the airline and see what you recommend. So give Coilhose a try, guys. You'll like it. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and thank you for watching, and I appreciate all your continued support, and we'll see you next time, okay?